Steve Rerych experienced success at an early age and has known nothing but success ever since. Steve began swimming competitively at the age of 9 at the Paterson, New Jersey YMCA. He started breaking records almost from the start. At the age of 14, he broke his age group world record in the 400-yard freestyle. He was hailed as a world-class swimmer by the age of 15. A scholarship to Peekskill Military School followed. That's where NC State swimming coach Willis Casey found him in 1964.
Well, first of all, he was a tremendous athlete with a tremendous amount of discipline. A lot of athletes don't have the discipline necessary to win. Steve was one of those fellows who he came ready for war. Every race, every 50, every 100, every 200, no matter what race it was, he wasn't going to get second place.
He never lost a race at the ACC Swimming and Diving Championships. Steve Rerych dominated ACC swimming like no one before or since. He captured 9 individual conference championships, winning the 50, 100, and 200-meter freestyle as a sophomore, junior, and senior. He also swam on 4 conference championship relay teams, giving him 13 ACC championships, a league record for any sport. He is the only NC State swimmer ever to win ACC championships in 3 different events in a single season. He is still the only swimmer in conference history ever to win 3 different events in a single season 3 different times. He was a 3-time All-American at NC State and won 2 Olympic gold medals during his time in Raleigh.
When you think about NC State swimming and diving and its rich tradition and history, a few names come to your mind, and Steve's is one of them. You know, right at the beginning, you think about being a multiple-time ACC champion and multiple-time Olympic medalist and swimming on relays with Mark Spitz. He not only came and joined a successful program, but he took the bar and he raised it. And he raised it very high for everyone in his footsteps to follow. And we follow those footsteps and strive to be like him each and every day.
As great as his collegiate career was at NC State, Steve Rerych is perhaps most famous for his exploits in international competition. In 1968, Steve turned in a pair of career best times at the U.S. Olympic trials to qualify in 3 events, the 200-meter freestyle and the 400 and 800-meter freestyle relay teams for the Mexico City Olympic Games. He was the first NC State athlete in any sport ever to qualify for the Olympics. The 1968 U.S. freestyle relay teams have to rank among the greatest of all time. Steve's teammates on the 400-meter relay team were Zach Zorn, Ken Walsh, and Mark Spitz. Steve Rerych at that time clearly was among the very best swimmers in the world. He left Mexico City as the first ACC athlete ever to win a pair of Olympic gold medals. With a storybook athletic career already in the books, Steve moved on to the next chapter of his life. He earned his pre-med degree from NC State in 1968, then attended the Columbia University School of Medicine, graduating with his MD in 1974. His medical degree in hand, he enrolled in Duke University's rigorous surgical training program. Steve went on to become chief resident in general, vascular, and thoracic surgery at both Duke Medical Center and at the Veterans Administration Medical Center in Asheville in 1986. He eventually settled in Asheville and entered private practice there as a general thoracic and plastic surgeon, practicing at what is now the Mission St. Joseph's Health System.
Oh, it's a great honor. Clearly, there are a lot of great athletes who have come through North Carolina State, and I feel honored to be chosen as one of their athletes to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. No question about that.